that right?
Well, a lot of people claim that hot peppers have a medicinal effect. There's even some people now taking powdered cayenne peppers in capsules. I don't know if you never get cold, but I have a much better sense of well-being and I feel well when I eat hot peppers. As a matter of fact, if I eat bland food, then I get heartburn. So, go figure.
Are the sunglasses your trademark?
Well, I've been asked, is this to protect me from from the hot peppers or other people from me? They're just part of my face.
That's right, well!
And I don't think I've ever seen food specifically for motorcyclists before. Looks like Billy's the first one. Like I say, at Americade, you can find whatever you want.
This is our advanced level service training school. It's one of 3 that we have around the country. Jim, this is Dan Browning, our national
How you
technical
doing, Jim?
manager.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Dan. This is the kind of school I want to go to.
Yeah, that's very good.
So what goes on here?
Oh, we bring the students in from the dealerships and train them in the various functions and operations of the bikes, servicing, repair, troubleshooting, those kinds of things.
Now, when these guys come in, do they go through the whole bike at once, or do you bring them in separate times of the year for...
We have a level 1 school that teaches the student the basic servicing and those kinds of things. And then we have a level 2 school that is more advanced, that goes over the systems, electronics, fuel injection, Motronic, ABS, and detailed terminal by terminal troubleshooting so that they know the entire system when they leave. And then we also have a 3rd school right now, which is a 2-day update and research class, and that class gives the student, the technician actually, that's been to school previously, a refresher course. He catches up on any new material, plus he goes over the old material.
Great.
So it's really good.
Can you show me this cutaway here? This is fascinating.
Sure. This is the new R1100 Boxer engine. This is a 4-valve engine, fuel injection, Motronic controlled, has catalytic converter, and it is a really sweet motor.
And does this thing actually move? I mean, does
yeah. We can turn it any place we want. Just don't put your fingers anywhere, because there are a lot of sharp components.
Wow, look at that transmission spin there, huh?
So you can shift it through the gears. You can crank it over, and it gives you a chance to see all the parts.
I see on the table here you have a nice muffler system. There's that famous catalytic converter.
We do. It's a 3-way catalyst. It's the first one to be introduced here in the motorcycle industry. And what it does is it has an electronic feedback sensor which allows the engine computer to make corrections in the exhaust emissions. And it's called a 3-way catalytic converter because it controls all 3 of the emissions that normally come out of the tailpipe.
The various different classes do their activities in the classroom atmosphere, and then each day they move down here for a certain period of time and do hands-on. And sometimes the instructors will break them up into groups and troubleshoot. He'll put faults into the systems, intentionally put them in the systems, and then he'll evaluate how well the students, usually a group of 3 or 4 at a time, will evaluate and correct the problem.
Right.
So they actually get tested both on paper and hands-on in every class, every day.
Terrific. And these bikes are part of a fleet that...
Well, these bikes are part of the pool. This particular part of the pool is assigned to service training. And then we rotate the bikes so that we keep current models in the classes at all times. And then at the same time, we keep models in the classes that maybe we are no longer producing. Maybe not a complete motorcycle, but components from those years.
So that way you'll always, no matter what BMW comes through the door at the dealerships, you'll always be able to handle whatever problem they have.
They will have seen it at class and had a chance to do hands-on work with those products.
I sure would like to sign up for class, Dan. Now, when do we get started?
Right away.
Super. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
What are the challenges and goals that BMW has for the 90s and beyond?
We feel that over the past few years, we've made a lot of headway in realizing that BMW makes something other than automobiles and sells something other than automobiles in the United States. It's a well-known fact elsewhere around the world, but only recently are we starting to get the word out about BMW motorcycles in the U.S. It is paying off, it is going in the right direction, and we just want to continue that for the rest of this decade and for the rest of this millennia into the year 2000.
And now here's a preview of some upcoming shows.
What we've got here is a 17-foot long bike that weighs 3,280 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
For the vintage fans out here, this is the last of our Works Hondas. This is Bob Hanna's Works bike.
Well, that's our show for today. Thanks very much for joining us here at CycleVideo Magazine. We look forward to seeing you next time, but until then, remember, always ride safe.